Hi guys, my name is Escarla. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to see you here today. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you had a really good February. I'm always going to try and keep it real here on my channel, and February was a huge flop for me, I'm not going to lie. I had so much hope that I was going to get stuff done. I was going to finish this vest in time for this video so I can show you a finished object. And that just didn't happen. But I'm still showing up here. I feel like it's important to keep it real. And February was not it. So here's to hoping that March will be much better. I feel like I jinxed it for myself in my last video saying that I didn't have any signs of seasonal depression or anything, because once February hit, it was like, bam, tired. Don't want to do anything. All I want to do is game and like check out from the world. So that's kind of what happened. Tomorrow's actually daylight savings, so I'm hoping that that comes with a little bit more of a burst of energy. We should have more sunlight, and that's really exciting. But yeah, let's just get into the video. This might be a shorter one because I really didn't get very much accomplished, but I figured I could show you guys where I'm at with my vest. I'm almost done, but kind of. I guess we'll start there. This is the Carnelian Sweater Vest by Lauren McElroy, and it is what I am knitting for my Black History Month Craftivism make-along, which is almost over. It'll be over 5 days for me filming this, so I really need to get this wrapped up so I can feel some sort of fulfillment this month, or I guess it's already March, so, you know, let's start the month off right and have something completed. But yeah, the front panels are done. This is obviously knit in pieces, so I am now working on the back panel. Typical Escarla would have gotten this vest done probably like 2 weeks ago, to be honest. It doesn't take too long. The seat stitch does slow me down because you're obviously knitting and purling, so that transition makes a row take a little bit longer than if it was just a stockinette. The yarn is kind of annoying me. It's giving me some sort of like sensory issues. I am knitting this up in Holst Garn, which is a really wonderful and affordable brand. I believe they're based in Denmark. I'm using 2 colors. I'll put them on the screen because I can't remember the names of them, but I'm using these 2 colors held together, and I really like the fabric. I did make a swatch and wash it. The swatch looks really good, but this yarn smells like machinery, like machine oil, and like it's just not very pleasant to smell, and the texture is a little bit rougher than it actually ends up washing out to be. So the way this company ends up making their yarn so affordable, I think it's about $3 a ball, which is incredible, honestly, for like pure wool. But the way that they're able to keep costs low is they cut out that finishing process of the yarn. So the yarn does come with the machine oil still in there. It hasn't been washed yet, and that is why at first touch it feels a little bit rougher, but it is a very soft yarn once you wash it up. I was able to fly through the first panel with it not bothering me, and then once I started working on the second panel, I started kind of getting a bit of a slump, and now I'm just like not really enjoying knitting with it. So if you're a little bit sensitive like me to scent, I would highly recommend washing this yarn beforehand. I kind of wish I did that instead, but I didn't. So now I'm just kind of forcing myself to finish the vest. The pattern itself is very simple. I wish it was knit in the round. I feel like I would have finished a little bit quicker. I'm not the biggest fan of pieced garments, but you know, it's a vest. I don't really mind. It's very simple construction, but yeah, the yarn is kind of annoying me. So if you work with Holst Garn in the future, highly recommend washing the yarn before you work with it. I think it'll make it a much more pleasant experience. So yeah, that's my Carnelian Sweater Vest. And then I'm very excited about this because Hello Yarn shipped out my order for my Fortuna pullover. Let me get this out. So this is a braid of the fiber. This is Cornwall wool, And if you guys don't already know, I'm going to be knitting the Fortuna pullover and trousers by Elspeth Vance. It's from the last publication of Pom Pom magazine. And I didn't find like my dream yarn for the contrast color in that garment, so I'm deciding to spin it, which I will definitely document the process of. But this finally arrived and I'm very excited for it. I think it looks a little bit lighter than it did in the photograph on the website, which is a little bit of a bummer. These kind of lighter gray pieces I'm a little bit worried about. But she did a really great job dyeing, like it's thoroughly saturated. In the past, I've purchased like a colored dyed braid, and sometimes when you get into the middle of it, it's more white, and that ends up making your color even lighter, which is very unfortunate. But this is not like that at all. It's very nicely dyed, and I'm very much looking forward to spinning up a sample. I do want to finish my current spinning project before I get this going so that I could like use up those bobbins and get it done. I'll put a clip of me unboxing it so you guys can see like the unboxing experience. So my order from Hello Yarn finally arrived. I'm super excited to tear into this. I figured we can unbox it together, but this is the order. I placed it about a month ago. I technically placed it a month and a half ago, but I didn't order enough fiber, so I had to order 2 more like 4-ounce comb top. But let's just get in here. I don't want to actually affect the fiber, but this is all the top. Very excited. Here it is. We got some goodies in here too. This is so cool. It came with these little cards, and in the back it just has information about your final spin. So it says fiber, colorway, wraps per inch, weight, length, and notes. Very, very cool. I've never seen a fiber company ever provide these, so that's a really, really nice touch. And yeah, we have all, let's count them, make sure we have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 8 4-ounce little baggies. Now let's just open one of these at random. I guess I'll open this one. Ooh. So here it is, all loose. Now I'm gonna be honest, I did think that in the picture the colors felt a little bit differently, but I'm not mad. I still like this. I'm gonna braid one up so we can look at it in a braid form. But this fiber, I've never worked with cornmeal before. I've actually never knitted with cornmeal, and I've never spun cornmeal. So this will be a new experience for me. But I will just braid one up so we can see. So yeah, I'm excited to spin up a sample of this and see how it looks. I'm gonna have to definitely do a sample spin and swatch with the other cornmeal that I got, because the other cornmeal I got is actually a woolen preparation. It is from Elsa wool, so I bought the white part of the garment as a finished yarn. But here it is as a pretty braid. These are all the colors. So there we go. But yeah, very much looking forward to spinning that. You can look forward to more of that in the future. And that was that. Like I said, February felt very uneventful. We did go to a concert this month that was really fun. We went to Brooklyn Bowl in Philly, and we saw Poolside, which is a band that I saw a few years back in New York. They're really fun, like beachy summer kind of band, and that was a really fun show. It was nice to see a live performance. Zach's actually a musician, so it's really fun to go to shows with him and like see what he thinks about like the sound quality and all of that. So I really love doing things like that with him. And yeah, so that was really much of February. I feel like my energy levels were super low. I don't know, how did you guys feel? I feel like there's something up in the air that made February feel really odd, and I'm hoping that March does not include that. I've been really good about my low spend year, and I've also been really good about cooking from home, which was something that I set a goal for last month, so I'm really happy to have accomplished that in February. January was a lot of takeout, but February was a lot of cooking, which unfortunately, when you end up cooking most of your meals, that does eat away at your time. So I feel like after work and then cooking for myself, it just made it really hard for me to like make time to craft. So I think what I'm gonna do is continue doing my vloggy style videos, because those really motivate me to get things done. So you can look forward to a bit more of that. And yeah, I feel like that's all I have to say about February. I feel like I just napped through it all. I'm curious what you guys got up to. Do you feel the same way? Did you feel like tired and like out of it most of the month? Because I certainly did. But yeah, let's move on to the giveaway. If you guys tuned in last week, you might have seen that I did a giveaway announcement and a Q&A video. And thank you guys so much who tuned in and left comments. For some reason, that video kind of flopped and really didn't get very many views compared to my others. But I'm actually kind of glad that that was the case, because I feel like the people who did comment were people that authentically watched the channel. I was very nervous about putting giveaway in the title and getting like kind of spam messages or having some sort of bot take over the comment section and like reply to people, but that didn't happen. So I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, if you tuned in, thank you so much for doing so. I hope you got to know a little bit more about me. So I've picked a winner. I used kind of a random comment picker generator thing, and the winner is, drumroll please, the Flower on Fire. Yay! And I'll just read her comment. She said, "That handspun is everything. Wow. I would love to use those yarns to make a Half Moon Oracle by Kristen Hillerer. I hope that's right. I am the worst with certain names. But congratulations to the Flower on Fire. I don't actually know what your real name is. Let me click your channel and see if it says it. Oh, McCall Stone. McCall. So congratulations to McCall Stone. I'm so glad that you won. I've seen you comment on other videos, and yeah, your presence means so much to me. So I'm really grateful that you actually won. So you'll be getting the handspun skein and the Pearl Soho cattail silk. So I'm very excited to ship this out for you. And you'll also be getting the $25 Michaels gift card. I'm not sure if you're in the US, I think you are. So if you can please send me a DM on Instagram at Starseed Creations, or you can also email me at contactescarla@gmail.com. I'll be awaiting your email and we can chat about how I can get this over to you. And yeah, I would love to see what you make with this, the finished project. I feel like that would be so amazing. I want you to use this yarn. I feel like sometimes people hold yarn too precious, especially when it comes to handspun, but I want to see it made up into something. So I hope you make something cool, and congratulations. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you this week. I am hoping to make next week's video a little bit more exciting than the past two have been. I know these talking head videos are more typical for podcast style videos, but they're not the most exciting for me personally. I don't know. I like to see like variety, and I like to have fun with the edit. So yeah, thanks for bearing with me with the talking head videos the past couple of weeks. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I like to document my making and share anything that kind of inspires me at the moment. And I am also on Instagram at Starseed Creations, so feel free to follow me there as well. But yeah, until next week, happy crafting, happy making, and have a wonderful week. See you next week. Bye.